Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Project Auto YouTube channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little different. As you saw in the beginning there, we grabbed a different set of keys that you're probably not used to seeing. I got the key right here in my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick. So this is a key to a Mazda. Now, most of you know we don't have a Mazda on this channel. But in fact, we do. We actually just picked up a brand new 2020 Mazda 6. Now, this vehicle is not going to be featured on the channel a lot. It's not going to be a project vehicle. It's not going to be really anything to do with this channel. This is more or less for me to go back and forth to work, travel, whatever we need to do. So this vehicle is not going to be featured on the channel a whole lot. However, we are going to be doing a couple of videos with this vehicle, and in today's video we are actually going to do a what happens if video. Now, before we get started, there's already a lot of videos out there on YouTube of what happens if you pull the parking brake while you're driving, electronic or standard. What happens if you put it in reverse? What happens if you put it in park? What happens if you push the start button? What happens if you take this key fob and throw it out? There is a lot of videos out there already. However, I want to try this for myself on a brand new 2020 Mazda. In today's video, we're actually going to see what happens if you push the engine start button while you're driving. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in, check it out, and see what happens. But first, let's go ahead and go on a walk around real quick. So this is a 2020 Mazda 6 Sport. It's finished in the black, and we have the gray wheels, all LED lights, LED headlights up front, nice chrome grille. A little dirty right now, it needs to be washed. Of course, you have LED turn signals in the mirror as well. Coming around back, LED tail lights, turn signals, reverse lights as well. And like I said, this is the Mazda 6 with the 4-cylinder Skyactiv G engine. It has 187 horsepower. Very nice car. I will have a full tour and test drive video on this car coming up very soon, so keep an eye out for it. But let's go ahead and hop on inside, fire it up, and let's get started with today's experiment. Okay, so here we are inside the 2020 Mazda 6. And just to show you guys how new this vehicle actually is, it has 665 miles on the odometer. So this is a brand new car. It's actually not even 100% broke in yet per Mazda's 1,000-mile break-in period. And just to recap, like I said, I know there's already a lot of videos out there of what happens if you push the button while you're driving, what happens if you throw your key fob out, all that good stuff. I understand that, but I want to try it in a 2020 Mazda. I want to see if Mazda's any different, and I want to try it for myself. I'm a small-time YouTuber. I want to see what happens when you do it in a 2020 Mazda 6. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, we are going to be safe about this. We're on a stretch of road here that's not a lot of traffic, and of course, we are going to be wearing our seat belt. So we're going to pull out, and we're going to get up to speed and see what happens. All right, so we're gonna do this two different ways. The first way, we're gonna get up to about 60 miles an hour, which we're at right now, and we're just gonna tap the button and see what happens. All right, here we go. So nothing happened. So we're going 60 mile an hour. We tapped the button and nothing happened. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually push and hold the button and see what happens with our foot on the gas going 60 mile an hour. Okay, so the car just shut off. The car just shut off. We held the button. The car just shut off. Oh boy. And the interior lights came on and the doors unlocked. I'm not sure if you guys had heard that. And then it popped up in the screen, move shift lever to park. So we're actually going to put it in neutral real quick while we coast to a stop. I have no steering. All the power shut off. And the red light came on the engine start stop button. Okay, so let's go ahead and push the button again, start it back up. Okay, well, start it back up. So as you guys can see, just tapping the button once won't do anything, but it looks like holding the button for about 5 seconds or more, we'll do it again and we'll time it, will actually turn the vehicle off. So let's go ahead and put it back in drive. Let's go up here and turn around. All right, so we're back up to almost 60 miles an hour. And let's go ahead and tap the button again and see if anything happens. Okay, so once again, nothing happens when you tap the button one time. So now we're gonna go ahead and push and hold the button, and we're gonna count and see how long it takes for it to shut off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, about 3 seconds. And as you can see, it says move shift lever to park position. The interior lights came on and the doors unlocked. So it takes about 3 to 4 seconds of holding the button to get the car to stop. Now you do lose your electric assisted power steering and you lose your power brakes. So let's go ahead and put it in park. Put our foot on the brake, light turns green. All right. Well, there you guys have it. So now you see what happens when you push the engine start button while you're driving at 60 mile an hour in a 2020 Mazda 6. So it seems like Mazda has thought of this somewhat and have said, well, let's make it fail safe to where if you accidentally tap the button once, it won't do anything. But if you push and hold the engine start stop button for 3 to 4 seconds, it will turn the vehicle off. Now let's get back up to 60 mile an hour and let's see what happens if we double tap the engine start stop button if we double tap it twice. So here we go, we'll go 55 and we'll double tap it really quick twice. So nothing happens. Nothing happens, okay? So there you guys have it. So if you double tap the button a couple of times, it won't do anything. If you tap it once, it won't do anything. But if you hold the engine start stop button for 3 to 4 seconds, the vehicle will turn off. A message does pop up on the screen that says shift to park. The interior lights come on and the door locks unlock. Well, there you guys have it. So, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous during that. I didn't know it was gonna happen in a brand new 2020 Mazda 6 when we push the engine start stop button while you're driving. But there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I have a full review video of this vehicle coming up here very soon, so just stay tuned for that. And like I said, we're not going to do a whole lot of videos with this car, but that's one I wanted to try out and see what happens when you push the button while you're driving. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like to give it a thumbs up, be sure to comment below. And if you haven't already and you want to, consider subscribing today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.